Hello guys, this is your boy Jordan and today we have another great video. Today I will play against Hard and yesterday I played against him and this game was the result of it, and I have to say it was just amazing because as you will see later there are many things going on there, and that game kind of shows you why you should never surrender. Only if it's really clear. But okay, that's debatable. Let's take a look. So Hard, for those guys who don't know, in the past, and when I'm saying past, I think it's around 1.5 or 2 years ago, he used to be top 20, top 15 player. He plays alongside with Larry and Hera and MBL in the AM clan, and currently he's seeded or ranked 55, and very strong player for sure. So let's take a look. I'm playing as Celts here in the red trunks on the, let's say, south side of the map, and here we have Hard playing as Malians in the blue trunks. I will speed up the game pace as usual so we can take a look at the most important things. Okay, so Celts against Malians usually is a very let's say similar matchup, because both of them are super equal, right? Celts have the bonus of their villagers cutting wood faster. I think it's 15% if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look. That's something which I have to learn as well. Lumberjacks work 50% faster. Yes! Whew, still know something. And Malians have the bonus that their buildings cost less wood, right? I don't know how much though. Let's take a look. We have Malians and their buildings cost 15% less wood. So kind of similar in that regard. I personally like Malians a bit better just because of my personal taste. But sure, there is like those two civs, I would say, are very similar. Okay, so you can see Hard is starting with a Drush himself, or with a barrack, let's say like that. He's already going for fuel age, so there will be men-at-arms from him, and I'm also going for the men-at-arms. And the first encounter we have here right now, he's moving his militia away from here, and I lost track of his militia, right? I have no idea where his militia is. I took a good fight here with the scout, so was able to take some HP from him. But I can already see, okay, he's walled there, right? And he's also doing a nice job here on the right hand side. So he's walling where my militia could come the first. Like, he doesn't wall there because he knows, okay, my militia is here, right? So that's a very nice job here done by him. And I see now, okay, there are scouts coming. The militia from Hard are coming my way. So I have to do the same right now. I don't wall here yet because I don't, okay, he's not coming here. But now he's coming and I have to quick wall really fast. So yeah, that's always something which is super hard to do, and you can see that's something which I want to mention here, because that's very important, right? So my berries, they are very low, right? 19, 10, and 8. So he obviously wants to wait until one of that one depletes, and then he can run in, right? But I realized that and focused everything, all my villagers, on the bush, which has 110 food left, so there's no risk here. So I'm trying to deal some damage here as well, but I'm not able to do. And he's also not able to deal any damage on me, so all good here. Good defense from the both of us. That's something you can expect on high level play. And that's how it looks right now. Let's take a look at the villager count. I'm leading with 1 villager, so it seems my build was a bit better here than his. But we have to say also he's adding more archers than I do, right? He was a bit quicker there than I was. Nice archery placement here. So yeah, he's going for the blacksmith now, and I already have the blacksmith, right? So I was faster there as well. And now we have another encounter here. And you can see there's a lot of things going on. In the meanwhile, I really have to pay attention to not lose my scouts in the future. That's really really important. Always want to keep your scouts active so you have vision of your opponent, because if you don't have the vision, that's gonna be very bad. So right now I'm kind of, I see him I see him here, but before that I was open here on the right hand side and kind of exposed, right? I don't expect him to go to the left hand side because my army is here all the way, so it would have been, it's just a numbers game, right? And I personally had more the feeling, like, especially as his drush went here, that most likely he will try to hit there once again. But I also want to take initiative, right? So that's why I move forward. But I see him now, so I know, okay, I can go back. Skirms are coming forward. I fight them with my own skirms, and now it's literally fight, fight, fight. Both of us have the armor and the fletching. Those two are the more important ones. And he's going for a stable now instead of a second archery range. And I went for the second archery range. So that's also something which is very good to know. Taking a good fight here now, because obviously I have the higher numbers, right? And he is rushing out his stable ASAP, right? Because you need at least two scouts to drive this away here. Because against one scout, it's kind of easy to micro against. Okay, so we have the next fight here. All going well here. I have to focus down the archers and the skirms with my skirms, and the archers from me have to focus the scouts, right? That's what you usually want to do. And now let's take a look how it looks like. So we have 39 villagers for me and 42 for Hard. I really hope that I have wheelbarrow already. Let's see if I have, yeah, 12 gold. So I have wheelbarrow already. So that's the reason why I am behind in terms of villagers. He hasn't upgraded that yet. But I personally enjoy my economy more. And let's take a look. So if I had added spears faster, I think that could have been very nice from me. But this skirm scout combination, that always drives me crazy. So he has... Okay, I should have checked better. I remember yesterday when I saw +1, I was also expecting him to have bloodlines. And there it obviously would have been very bad, but I should have just engaged there. No, so now I'm just sitting behind and not doing anything, right? And he's open and he can freely click Castle Age, while I'm still... Yeah, I'm clicking Castle Age as well, but I have... Let's take a look. 24 against 14, right? I should have taken the initiative here. I don't like that I was so passive there. Don't like that at all. That's something I have pretty often. And that's something I need to improve on in order to feel better in the future. To hopefully gain the top 10 spot. Okay, so game is going on. Let's take a look. Let's take the next fight. So here, huge numbers for me, of course. I'm taking a good fight here, but I don't want to waste too much because I'm about to get fully upgraded archers, and I know I need these because I don't want to transition out of those out of the archers. I mean, he transitions into knights and skirms, right? So I want to try to avoid losing archers because I will need those archers against the knights. A good micro here. Okay, while I say that, I lost stuff. Does he have wheelbarrow yet? That's something I'm wondering. I have no idea. But yeah, so currently he's playing 1 TC, and I have Siege Workshop. I should have added Mangonel most likely. I think that would have made more sense. I really think that makes more sense because the Scorpions, I tend to build Scorpions every once in a while, but I feel like they're not that good in the engagements. He's still on 1 TC, yes, and he's getting his upgrades. And yeah, let's quickly resume here. I'm losing archers for nothing here. That's not good, of course. Okay, saw that knight there. Gotta take care of that, of course. And he's building his own siege workshop now, and he's still on 1 TC. And I have a 7 villager advantage right now. So As you can see, guys, he's focusing fully on 1TC, building a lot of army, and I try to play defensive while having the better economy, right? So that was my goal here. And now there's a huge engagement happening, right? He has a lot of knights. They are upgraded with +2 and +1. And I have Scorps, 1 monk, and let's say 23 archers, right? So it's really important how I play this now. So let's take a look. I focused skirms with my scorpions, but that was not worth it at all. In future I need to build mangonels. And right now that's problematic because I lose a lot of stuff here. And those archers, right, they're just getting wrecked by the skirms. And I prepared a transition into pikes, but I was a bit too late with that, unfortunately. And I need to get a siege workshop going up, right? And that's where it all starts to dwindle down, so to say. It's very tough for me to... Whoops! It's very tough for me to... let's say, keep focus on building economy while not feeling any pressure, right? That's the hardest thing to do in Age of Empires. To keep cool even though you are just about to lose a lot, right? And in the meanwhile, I have pikes, mangonel, and archers, while he's still sitting on 1TC, right? So at the point of time, I always felt like, okay, he definitely is playing 1TC because he has so much army, right? So for me, the most important thing now is try to not take too much damage, right? I'm taking a good fight here with... It's a good fight here with my mangonel. It survived. And here my pikes are not able to deal too much damage because they are also unupgraded, right? And that's something I missed. If you're going for pikes, you definitely need those upgrades. And unfortunately my mangonel was not able to hit a shot here. And guys, let's take a look. We have a few crossbow 17, right? We have 2 TCs, okay, 3 TCs. Building a 4th one. It's looking very, very bad, I would say, right? I mean, he's still sitting on 1 TC. Focusing a lot on gold, that's definitely overkill. Yeah, but yeah, so very tough one. And right now for me the most important thing is try to somehow survive, even though it's super hard, and somehow, you know, get back into the game. How do we do so? Try to not take any damage and defend with castles. That's usually a good thing to do, because the castles are just a super strong way of handling things. And now Hard is also adding TCs, right? So he's getting his economy going now as well. We're still leading with 6 villagers, but these will disappear very soon. And now I'm trying to build that castle here, but of course he has knights there, so it's gonna be very tough for sure. Okay, and the skirms are really annoying against my archers, right? I'm quick rolling here, so I'm trying to get that castle up, and now I want to see how much I lose, how many villagers I lose here. We're down to 62. So we're currently having 65 to 76, so 11 villagers deficit. At that point of time when that happened, I was like, oh shit, we are 400 points deficit as well, right? So overall, just very bad position for myself. And Hard has added 3 TCs, so he has 3 TCs now, he's expanding. So just in general, very bad position for myself. And you might wonder, okay, how is it possible to get yourself into this game again, right? It's super hard. We are sitting on 3 TCs, Hard is sitting on 3 TCs as well. He's expanding, right? And he's piling on the pressure all the time. And look at that! Like, his knights are all over the place, right? So yeah, let's continue the game here. I'm trying to hit the knights, of course, with my TCs, with my archers. But you can see there are so many idle villagers from my side, right? So it's just in general super bad. Okay, he did not commit there. I think that was a good idea. And now for me, the most important thing, especially when it's so hectic, guys, always click the idle button, the idle villager button. It's so important. Always gotta keep your economy going, right? That's the most important thing here to do. And yeah, right now I had the feeling like, okay, I'm still somewhat in the game. I knew that I had a huge disadvantage, but it's still playable, I thought. And something which is also very bad for me, I have no map control. I don't have map control at all. The only thing I'm seeing is my base. That's good, but that's it. And so I'm trying to build outposts, right, to get a bit of vision. But here I see, okay, there are another knights coming, awesome, and I have to somewhat defend. And that's something, guys, which I'm doing very nicely here. I'm trapping him to a certain degree, right? I'm killing a few knights here, which is very nice. And also on the front, I'm killing these. That's the problem I did though. I was not paying attention, and then I was like, oh shit, I'm losing this. I'm losing those, so that's very bad. I was able to save the scorpions, that was very important. So yeah, I'm clicking Imperial Age, 25% against his 57%, right? So he's faster there. He has more villagers, he has more presence on the map. So everything is speaking for him, so to say, right? But I knew when I'm getting that castle up, that's gonna be a very important one, right? And here I'm taking also a good fight. I hope I have some... what? Hello? I wanna click you. Still no upgrades! That's usually something which never happens to me. I don't know why. Those upgrades are so important. And now there's also something which is going to be very good for my side. So you can see he's trying to get inside. And in the meanwhile, I'm also sending this troop forward. So I'm doing both things at once, applying pressure myself and trying to defend here, right? So let's see how I will do that. So we're here, going forward. Let's do this. And yeah, most important thing is not to lose too many things here, right? So going forward, I can see, okay, there's a lot of exposed economy there. That's good for me. And here, that's something I'm doing very well now. I will show you. I wall this, right? I wall this so he cannot escape, right? That was the thought process behind that. And here you can see I'm able to kill all that army because he's not able to move away here. And right now I see, okay, I have the score lead again, right? Which is awesome. I'm still sitting on 94 villagers against this 123, but I have the army lead, and that's where it all starts to happen, right? And see, my economy, even though it's super open, it's still somewhat safe because of my castles. Now thinking about that and watching my own record game, I love the castles, man. They help a lot. And yeah, I can see that he starts to raid, but I'm building pikes here to defend that, right? Petrol it in there. And here I'm getting a castle up. And now it's time for me to start raiding, right? And that was a super crucial point for me, because I saw him, he was trying to build a castle here, but unfortunately for him, he was not able to get it up, right? And of course, fortunately for me. And I even killed that castle, so there are 650 stone going down the drain for him. So that was perfect for me. And now it's all about raiding, guys. I'm raiding him all over the place, right? While defending at home with my castles, I'm able to raid him fully. And that's something which is just great for me, right? And I knew he has the villager advantage, I knew that. But I always felt like, okay, I have the momentum, and I have elite upgrade right now. And if we have the elite upgrade, that's a great thing to have, because now we can take super efficient fights, and he literally has to run all the time, right? So that's perfect. And guys, when I played this yesterday, I was thinking 2-3 times I lost this game for sure, and then I was able to somehow crawl my way back into this game. So very, very great game, and that's also something I wanted to show you guys. So yeah, we can take a look at the statistics. And so overall, let's look at the military. So we have 226, sorry for that, units killed and 211 lost. So pretty similar in that regard. He killed a lot more buildings than I did. Of course, he was applying pressure most of the time. In terms of economy, he was leading. In terms of food, I was leading in terms of wood, but just a minor thing. Stone, I collected more, and he collected more gold. Technology, yeah, you can see. In terms of map exploration, we're pretty similar there. And yeah, I just had more castles, right? Which helped me in terms of defending. And yeah, villager count is just massive. So a very good thing here. And this is how the timeline looks like. So yeah, at that point of time, that was very, very problematic. Okay, guys, that was it. That was the video. I will make a new one as well. There's another game I played against Hard, and I wanna show that as well. Guys, please subscribe my YouTube channel and let me know in the comment section what you think about the game, what you think in general about the videos, and yeah, hope to see you next time for the next video. Have fun, guys. Bye bye.